Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We're going to talk about Mega Abomasnow, and Hail today. Hail is probably one of the most requested weather strategies I've had because a lot of people can figure out how to run Rain, Sun, and Sandstorm really easily. It's something that's very easy on paper, and it has a lot of ability support that once you kind of like find out, you know, oh, all these abilities really synergize well together, then you can just kind of keep chaining it from there. That Chlorophyll and Sunny Day, Swift Swim and Rain, and then you also have like Rain Dish with other water types, and it just kind of keeps going out all over the place, and suddenly you have incredible amounts of synergy that just kind of form together. You know, with Sandstorm, Rock-type Pokemon get a 50% boost in their defenses, and it just gets better and better from there. But with Hail, you don't really get that as much. There's one, actually technically two, because ORAS has Snow Warning as a hidden ability, but still not that incredible. You have not the best Pokemon to set up Hail, and then the Pokemon that have it have some blaring weaknesses. You know, Abomasnow is going to get just destroyed by anything fire. Also has that flying type weaknesses, and it just has a lot of things to where it's going to go down really fast and really hard to rock, fighting, other things. It has a lot of weaknesses that make it really hard to use, and when you keep looking at it, it's good Pokemon. Like, unfortunately, Mega Abomasnow is so strong, but its typing is what's holding it back. That when it's Mega, it loses 30 points in speed, and then those go into its defenses and offenses, and it has some incredible amounts of bulk. That 132 in both offensive, 105 in both defenses, you go 252, 252, and then you can make it an incredible mixed attacker. I was thinking go with the Brave Nature, getting as much out of that special attack as possible, putting the rest in the attack nature, and you have some strength here. You're going to be able to hit mixed really hard. Blizzard's going to be very strong. Woodhammer, Earthquake, Ice Shard, like a lot of good coverage here, especially for doubles. And here's the reason why I really like Hail. Hail, its signature move, Blizzard, kind of like Thunder and all that for the other things. Like Blizzard will hit both opponents in doubles, and that's very strong because now you have a Pokemon that's most likely going to have a Stab Ice move, hitting both opponents with a 110 power on top of all that stab and everything, and since the accuracy doesn't care about evasion or anything, you're just going to obliterate your opponent for both hits, and that's a very strong thing. Unfortunately, as we've been talking about, the Hail setup is really hard to do, and you can try to support it though. I was thinking about Meowstic. Meowstic has Quick Guard. It's going to save you from Fake Outs, it's going to save you from the Talonflames. Could be your best bet right here, that, you know, if you can use the Quick Guard properly, get that free Blizzard, and then kind of work it out from there, you have a lot of strength to play with. Also, Trick Room. Mega Abomasnow's speed is so low, if you can't, you have to figure out how to work into a Trick Room for best results. Now the problem is, you're dancing with two field conditions. Now you have to get that Hail out, you have to make sure the Hail stays, and then you have to worry about Trick Room setup, which means now your setup is kind of frail. But if you get both of those going, Mega Abomasnow is going to have a lot of speed coverage, Quick Guard is going to make sure that you are the first thing hitting on the field, and that's a lot of damage coming out from that Blizzard. Even if you want to go with the pure Quiet nature, just get as much damage coming out as possible from that, and you can have a very hard impact on the game. And then I was thinking Greninja. Greninja is going to love being in Hail because it gets Blizzard. Like not a lot of people think about Blizzard on Greninja because it's kind of risky with that normal 70% accuracy and choice specs. So you spec into that Blizzard really hard, even as a Greninja, huge speed coverage with that Protean ability, with all that special attack, you know. You're going to be hitting fast, you're going to be hitting hard. Doubling that up with Abomasnow, like if Abomasnow doesn't get KO'd that turn, if it doesn't have to worry about any super effective hits, that double Blizzard is most likely going to be a 2-hit KO, just double sweep right there. And Greninja is still going to be an incredibly fast Pokemon that can keep its Blizzard going. So I mean, the strategy can run very fast and run with a lot of strengths. Also, I was thinking, maybe even Focus Sash Abomasnow, not even worry about the Mega as much, and just try to get that speed going in its favor. That with that special attack, or not speed, special attack that unless they double Focus Fire Abomasnow, you're going to be able to have some good double hits right there. Again, Modest Nature, even then you have reliability and a really high potential for a 2-hit KO on the opponent, especially now because a lot of people are running Hydreigon, Garchomp, Salamence. This is why Hail was so predominant back in 4th and a little bit in 5th generation, that Hail worked because the Ice types just shut down those dragons so hard, and if you can keep it supported just right, there's a lot of strength. Also looking at Abomasnow again, just as a tanky health Pokemon, in singles, if you can, you know, make it work, as long as you don't bring it in on a super effective Pokemon, you have a lot of strong things up your arsenal. I'm wondering why, you know, not even a couple of Abomasnows. I haven't seen one Mega Abomasnow in singles, when really, as long as it doesn't get super effective, it's incredibly bulky, and it can dish out a ton of damage because of all that high base power. Blizzard, Woodhammer, Earthquake has a lot, and then Ice Shard for the quick pickup afterwards if needed. Like, your speed priority doesn't become too much because Ice Shard into any of your moves is going to be a high chance to KO. So Abomasnow has a lot of strength and reliabilities with its good coverage, and you can keep working off of it from there. So, saying, you know, Hail, tricky to use, but I mean, if you really specialize in it, if you know when to bring it, when not to bring it, because a lot of things in doubles is like, if you commit to a weather, you don't always have to bring that weather. So if you can try to cover up for, you know, what's weak in Hail, and then just bring that as a counter to what might beat it, and then just use Hail when you can create a lot of good double battles, you can create a lot of good strengths, and even in singles. Abomasnow, you know, it's a really hard Pokemon to one-hit KO without all the supers, and even a bit with the supers if it's not the strongest hit. So it can really come through in singles, it can very much so come through in doubles, and again, if you're looking at Hail, there's a couple other things like other fast Pokemon with Blizzard, Pokemon maybe even with Snow Cloak. If you want to be risky, have that 20% evasion, you can really play it off and be very strong. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, just kind of looking into some other team strategies, bringing Mega Abomasnow up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a nice day.